Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Karlux Mod Pack Survival Series. I swear every time I start an episode, there's some stupid mob in the background that's messing around with my Karlux block. Anyway, I have been gone because, what's my excuse for a big break in episodes this time? I've been moving. So that's done. And now it's time to move in-game because I am going to build this tower, my big base tower project, in this episode, and hopefully start moving my stuff over there. But the first thing I'm going to need to do is gather resources because I have nothing. I'm broke. I don't even know what I have. It's been like 3 weeks since I last logged onto this world. Where am I? Who am I? What is this? And the first thing I am going to do is get this schematic loaded up. This is the first section of my base tower right here. If I remove, wait, how do I do it where, yeah, there we go. So this is the simulation of what it will look like. This is phase 1 of 2. I think that'll just make gathering the resources easier because I am going to run over here, place the schematic into the schematic cannon, not to print it right now because I don't have anything, but I'm going to make a material list for this section of my base tower. So let's see what I need. All of this, and I have that much so far, which is just in this chest. I need 20 air. 20, how do I get 20 air? Basalt bricks, basalt tiles. And a matter of like 2 minutes later, I have some more stuff, and then I don't think this automatically updates. No, it's not smart. It's stupid. So then how do I update it so that it knows that I have these things? This and this, now it's updated. So I'm just gonna leave this schematic in here, and then I'll just toss this in whenever I add things to it so that I can fill up this chest, which will eventually become a big diamond barrel. But now it is time to pivot away from building. I think I'm going to start doing some work into Tinker's Construct. It's a mess down here. We all accept this. We all know this. Hello, chickens. I added an automatic, like, coal dispenser thing that has been generating mana. So I will be able to make more Terra Steel. But I think the first thing I want to do is find a place to build stuff because I don't really have that. I think to make the area for Tinker's Construct, I'm going to make some more elevators, because then, am I out of that? No, okay, I should have everything. I just need wool. Now with these elevators, I think I can make what I want. So this is an elevator right here. So let me break this, okay. There's going to be an elevator right here, and then I need this block. And then from down here, let me fix that hole I just made. I can put a elevator right here. Elevator. Actually, I'm going to drop down here. And then elevator. Break this and elevator. Okay. So this is my like industrial area setup. I'm also going to build out to here. So let me dig out this a little bit. I could use vein miner, but I'm kind of scared that it's just going to break the block. Or do that. But yeah, so it is good to be back working on this world. There's a lot of fun stuff I want to do. I just haven't had the time or motivation to do it. I haven't even been playing all that much Minecraft lately. So this is pretty nice to just mess around and get back to making my bad videos. I literally just looked over to make sure I was recording 10 minutes into when I started recording. I should probably get better at checking that in case I ever do forget to press record. And the island is cleaned up. This is now a nice big open area. Next, I think I'm gonna remember how Tinker's Construct works. I don't remember anything about Tinker's Construct. It's been too long, so I think I'm gonna have to do like a crash course. This waystone, I'm gonna move this. I like it here, but I also don't like it here. And that's the other thing. Once I get my big base tower built, I'm going to demolish this ugly thing, and then I have another idea for another big platform up here. And it's going to look like a big stacked like layer of platforms. I'm going to have a replica of this down there, and then it's going to look really cool. It's going to look intentional. The other thing I need to do is, where's my Picarang? Man, my Picarang is on low durability. I need to break this. What else has happened? I did a small update for the mod pack a little bit ago before I had to not work on Minecraft for a while. One of the things it added was Paxels. I should have all the resources to make this new Karlux Paxel. It requires a lot of stuff, but I think that's also going to be a goal for today. And that essentially makes this episode like a very building and progression heavy episode, so probably not going to be the most interesting thing to watch or to edit, but it's going to be fun to do right now for me. I honestly think a lot of the content I'm doing on this world now, and really that I've always done on this world, is not really fit for like a survival series. I really should like figure out how to live stream, but I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous to do that, so I haven't done it yet. Maybe sometime this year I will live stream this world. I think that would be a lot more efficient way to get stuff done and would just really better fit the content that I'm making on this world. I can totally stream to 7 whole people on Twitch if I'm lucky. And of course it's going to be Twitch. Imagine streaming on Kick, LOL, Lamau even. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, resource gathering for my big base tower. I have my checklist, and I'm just gonna see how much I can actually get done in like the next hour that I have to record. Started with whatever the hell is in here. Now it's time for a break. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that lazy. My laziness is operating at like 75% right now. But anyway, let's jump ahead. And just like that, here is a nearly full diamond barrel of all the required blocks for this build, or the first half of it, I should say. The material checklist has been updated, and I have everything except this 20 air. I hope that doesn't get in the way. I think what it is the schematic cannon system reading the Twilight Forest portal, which it needs to build around, but I could be wrong. I actually don't know what else it could be. And I would build or start building right now, but I don't have gunpowder. I have been scrounging for gunpowder. I literally had to uncraft firework powder. That is how out of gunpowder I am. I need it for rockets. So that's going to be another side quest of this episode that is massively increasing in scope as it goes along. 1 chiseled quartz block, and then I take it over here to the Karlux block and I set it on top. It should make a more dramatic sound than that. I think the sound's broken. Whatever, I have the quartz that is infused with Karlux power, and now it's back to the gunpowder mission. The good thing is that I have seen a like creeper spawner dungeon in the Twilight Forest. So I think I'm gonna first figure out how to make one of those spawner movers, and then I'm gonna go collect that. I just need to make more crystals, and then make one of these. And then I should have the rest. Oh no, Elementium and Dragonstone. Yeah, I think those both need to be obtained through the Elven portal. Let me at least first see if I can make another piece of Terra Steel. So that's one of these, and one of these. Oh, right. I need Elumite for the mana pylons. Okay, so I will have to actually do some Tinker's Construct. And of course, the first step to any Tinker's Construct project is building a smeltery, which means I need grout, which means I need clay. And I don't have any clay. I need to find some. I think there's some in the Twilight Forest. So I'm going to go over there. 2 rockets left. And then I'm fully out. Yes, there is clay here. That should be enough, I think. Into the nether. I'm so excited. I love the nether. As long as I don't accidentally hit the bridge I'm standing on, I'm fine. I hear an endermite. I have no idea where it is. Anyway, let's see how much grout this makes me. I think I need about 2 stacks. Let's just put those in the blast furnace. I think I'm going to put it in this corner here. Like right here. I'm going to do a 2x2. And this is the fuel tank. Quick trip to the nether again to get some lava. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a setup going here. I just need to make the controller, so that's why I've got this little tiny one. So I should just need to do that and then melt 1 more copper ingot. And then pour it onto this, which has the thing in it. Okay, yeah, it's transforming. And now, there we go, smeltery controller. So let me put all this back in here. Why is it so dark in this corner? Is there like a lighting issue going on? Yeah, I guess there was. That's weird. I've never had that. It's like when a light goes out in my room and I just like know. Was exactly what it was like. And I need netherite to make the manulan, which I need to make the elumite. But I don't have netherite and I don't want to go find any, so I'm going to lose some levels by uncrafting this shadow chest plate that I'm not going to use. And then I'm going to uncraft this shadow pearl and get this from out of here. Wow, that took a lot of levels. So I'm going to go down here and then make the ingot cast. 1, 2, 3 of these and 1 of these. Oh, right. This needs more. Wait. Oh, right. A little hiccup in the plan. This needs blazing blood. So that's gonna take a little bit more time to obtain. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to do some more stuff, which means I'm gonna make some rose gold. And then I can make a Tinker's Anvil. I think this is the coolest looking Tinker's Anvil, is the rose gold one. And then I can make a cleaver, and I'm going to have to go kill some blazes. And that's 3 blocks that I should be able to pour out. Wait, you can't pour this out into a block? What? It says I can. Into a casting basin. So why not let me? Why you not let me? Does this need to be over here? By the drain? Oh, it needs to be by the drain. Oh, it's anvil time. And that's going to go right here. Okay, so now it's time to make a cleaver, which requires all of that. That shouldn't be too hard. And now I've got this part builder made, which I think I should have enough to make 2 of these. Okay, another drain acquired. Then I'm going to put this here so that I don't have to constantly switch these around. And so now I'm going to melt some obsidian. Just 3 right now. And then I'll pour it over these tough handles to make Nawat tough handles. And that's like the best wood material in the mod. But what will I make the blade out of? Because I can't make the the blade out of this as well. So many choices. So many. I'm just going to go for whichever one has the highest attack damage that I can actually make. Time skip. It's done. Next one. Go. Oh, I didn't melt any obsidian yet. And now finally, I'm just going to make a large plate out of the remaining rose gold. I did make a bone broad blade, but I want to make it into this, I thought it said bloodborne, it's bloodbone broad blade. And in order to do that, I think I need to jump into the smelter to create blood. So I got my ender pearls at the ready in case it hurts too much. Oh, this doesn't hurt at all. Oh, this does way less damage than I thought it would. So now I just do this and pour that onto there. And then that makes it into the red one, right? Oh, it needs 2 blocks. I didn't see how much I had generated before. Well, back in the smelter we go. So how you guys doing? I'm just kind of chilling here. This is kind of like a hot tub. I'm thinking of starting a podcast. Okay, that was enough. It finally crafted. And this is the bloodbone one. And now I should be able to make this, and these 2. This is my weird, but kind of cool looking bacon sword. It is a bacon sword. That's what it is. And it's going to go kill blazes. So I'm out here in the nether with my bloodbone bacon broad blaze blade. And we're going to see how many blaze heads I can manage. I thought it was like almost every time it dropped a head. Oh, there's a blaze head. It died and I got it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Run. First blaze head acquired. Now I only need like 12 more. Amazing.
15 minutes later.
And I have done it. The blade is on not very good durability. That was agonizing. I'm going to toss them in here now. And then I should be able to pour out a bucket of blaze blood. Why are there so many Endermen down here? Get off my platform. Alright. And there's 4 more. There's Endermen down here too. Once this melts, I should have 1 bucket. There we go. And the lighting glitch is back. My light is on the fritz. Okay, I'm tired of these Endermen. I am tired of them. They're all going to go away. And then once that empties out, the smeltery is all ready to put the cobalt and netherite scrap into here. And then if I put the blazing blood into here, it should melt it into Manulin. There we go, 4 ingots. So after that tedious process, there is 1 Manulin ingot. Let it dry. Look at that, beautiful purple. And I'll take them all out, I guess, might as well. And then I'm going to leave the blazing blood in here to make other stuff. But once I'm able to make these life aggregators, I'm going to move a blaze spawner into this industrial area, and then I'll have infinite blazing blood. That'll be way easier than what I just spent way too much time doing. And now I can make the Elumite, and then make the mana pylons, and then make the Natura pylons. Really? It's a good thing that I made that other ingot of terrasteel. So now I'm going to go down to my Botania floor. And I think you just set these on top of the mana pools. I hope they connect to the portal. This is not the most optimal setup. And then I think if I just click it with the wand, will it open? It will, it shall, it has. Can I still use these mana pools with these big things on top of them? Because I need to make some of this and some of this. And then I think I just do this. I only got 7 back. Oh, there's the other 3. The elves on the other side heard me that I was being scammed. And they were afraid of my raw power. I guess you only get half of them back for the elementium. So I guess I'll get some more. I want 10 of each. Elementium speedrun time. Take the 10 iron ingots, toss them into there, and then take the mana steel and toss it into here. And that's 10 of these each. Also, can I close this portal? I don't know if I want it to just be like drawing mana all day, because I'm not going to use it again for a while, so I'm just going to do that. And let's see, 1 life aggregator, get another one of those, and then 2 life aggregators. Oh, they don't stack. That's good to know. Can I make 3? There's not really any other use for Vesuvianite, so might as well. Oh yeah, I also want to make this sometime. I don't think I'll have enough time in this episode for this, because I need to get a maze breaker. This, and then this, and then this. That's 3 life aggregators, so I can move 3 spawners. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a creeper farm set up. Did I demolish the bridge over that way? I didn't know I did that. I think I'm going to set it over on this island, because I kind of want it to not be like around here, because it might be kind of ugly. And a bit of building later, I have now created all of this. First, I built a bridge over to this other island because I tore down the old one. This bridge looks a lot nicer. It was also easy to make because it was pretty much all just stuff that was sitting in those shulkers over there. But anyway, I hollowed out this like end island thing, this platform, and then just built like a water tray to catch mobs on top. Why are you standing in the doorway? Get out of the way. And then in here, I have like a little killing platform with these things from whatever that mod is, Dark Utilities. So I don't actually have to swipe the creepers myself because that takes effort. I also have a way to toggle it on and off with this redstone. Yeah, this took like an hour and a half, maybe 2. It wasn't that interesting, but it's built now. So now I just need to go get the spawner and use one of these, and then it will actually spawn creepers to be funneled into the mob farm. Also, these time wood doors look so amazing. And actually, so does the rest of the build. Like, it actually doesn't look that bad. And now it's time to go into the Twilight Forest. My portal's just floating up in the sky there right now, so I'm gonna have to build up to it. And into the portal. And I'm out of rockets, and I can't make any more, so we're just gonna run it. Is this an igloo? It is. Is there a way down? Enter void fog right now. Oh, there's nothing down here because it's on bedrock. What happened to the void fog? Okay, so here's the labyrinth. Now I did write down the coordinates, so I'm gonna go find that. And my hat's going to break because for the life of me I can never remember to switch them out. Ugh, I do need the hat though, because oh, there it is. Wow. I didn't even really need to look at my coordinates. Okay, so I do need the hat though, because I don't want to get close to this thing at all. I think what I'm going to do is switch to my bow, let it spawn in some guys. Die. Die right now. Pick up. There we go. What is the name of that advancement? What does that mean? What does that actually mean? Oh, yay, gunpowder. Thank you. Wow, I am a terrible shot. Is there anything cool in the chest? Of course there is. Mana steel. All right, let's go. It is time to use 1 rocket to get out. I did it. Can I make this? Just barely. Can't make this though, we're going around. And I'm back, that took no time at all. Actually, it was kind of surprising how little time it took. I built this pretty much off screen because I thought that was going to be a big errand, but not really. I also realize I don't need to fly over here. Why are you in the way? Why do these things just stand in the doorway? They're like people once the store closes. They're like, can I come in? I only need one thing. But I was saying I don't actually need to fly over here because I put this waystone in place. And in fact, I'm going to use this waystone right now because I do need some preparations. First thing is going to be ender pearls. And then the second thing is just going to be blocks. I'm just going to bridge up here. I got the really weird design of a like water system here. Don't question it. It's just because it had to fit like the shape of this island thing. And the spot where that cobblestone is exactly where the spawner needs to go. So let me hop down here. And I think that they shouldn't be able to spawn outside this range. If they can, that's going to be a problem. But my plan is go in here, break that block, place the spawner down, and then I'm going to do this. So let's see how badly that is going to all go. Right now, and fly away. That actually didn't go badly at all. Let me just break this. And now I'm going to build up again. All right, just you watch. One's going to spawn right on the wall. And I'm going to have a problem on my hands. Nope, it seems to be working. All right, now let me go down here. Out of the way, again. Again with the 8:01 p.m. We're closed. The store is not open anymore. Can you leave? But I did get some gunpowder. I got one piece of gunpowder. It works. Now I just need an AFK here for like 17 hours, and I'll have enough rockets for the foreseeable future. And it's 100% safe too, and I can then walk over here to pick up the experience. And then the last thing I wanted to show off was this whole thing that I built up here. If I don't actually want the farm on, and I just want the creepers to like immediately die, I think what I do is I press this button. Yes, I remember what I built. And then, once the water's drained, I press this button and it deploys lava. So I guess that's like an off switch for the farm. I don't really even know why I would want an off switch for this farm, but I have it. That guy's just sitting there like floating on 1 millimeter of water. I don't know, that might be a problem. I'll have to remedy that. It's not a very good farm. It's just a very simple, functional one that gets me gunpowder. And another problem, improved mobs mod. Some mobs are born with the ability to be annoying and break glass. I completely forgot about that. So I'm gonna have to replace all of this glass. And now it has been about 30 minutes of creepers dying. With that amount that just came in, I have a little over 5 stacks, 5.5 stacks. That should be more than enough. Once again, remember to use the waystone this time. And that's a stack of rockets, -1. So now if I go over here, if I put in this much gunpowder, that should be enough to build the entire base tower. And I will set it to go in a minute. But I was thinking that I want the fancy montage to be all at once and show the entire build getting built. So I think I'll gather up the resources for the second half of the tower in between episodes. And then at the beginning of next episode, you'll get to see the whole tower rise in like one big printing job. But I'm still going to print this half in this episode. I have all the gunpowder I need. That was a huge success. The gunpowder farm's looking great. It doesn't really work perfectly. Maybe in the future I'll tear it down and build something way more efficient, but that's for another day. But now it is time to get printing. Finally. Let me just make sure everything is ready. And if I just press check, is it that 20 missing air? Is that still a problem? All right, I'm just going to do this. And now we go. It's going. It's building. And the building is done. Well, the first half of it. Also, a whole bunch of lanterns spawned. I do believe I made the top part spawn proof, so this shouldn't be a problem once the whole thing is done. But I will probably try to check just to make sure, because that is way too many lanterns behind me. What are they doing? I need to murder them. Oh, this is a fun little mini game. See? This is the one. Got him. Got him. I'm so good at the bow. Sometimes. Okay, so now that the first part of the base tower is done, I should be able to go in here and yes, look at this amazing chandelier. It looks so great. I am going to spruce up the portals a little bit, but I didn't do that right now. That's going to have to be its own little project. But it already is looking a lot more homey in here. Can I close these doors? I don't think I'm ever going to use this entrance to the tower. That is probably just not going to happen. But anyway, so this is the first floor. It's still a work in progress, but yeah, I really like the ceiling design. And now if I go up here, this is the second floor. And this floor, oh, this didn't print properly. Well, that won't be very hard to fix. But anyway, yeah, I can see there are a few areas that haven't printed perfectly. And I'll need to go back and fix these up by hand. But look at how nice this Twilight Forest portal looks now. It's so clean. And then I'm going to put all my flowers over here. Flowers. Flower bushes. You're coming with me. They're all coming with me. See, it's already looking nice. Even though it's a stub right now. Oh, there's also these end stone things up there. I'm going to need to break those. Actually, this is very discordant. I'm going to try to do a rainbow because Pride Month, even though this is the last day of Pride Month and this will definitely come out in July. Well, I just realized I don't have all the colors for a rainbow. So this is how it looks. That actually looks really pretty. And then I have this big tree. This custom tree took forever to design. And now I just need to patch up these holes. And that should be about it for today and this episode. I need to get rid of these. And get rid of this floating block. Patch that up. Just gonna fly up here. Vein mine, vein mine, vein mine. Okay, that's those floating islands gone. Here's the tower. There's a bunch of end stone on the floor. Don't care. Let me also real quickly... okay, that wall is fixed. And then the last thing is I need the rune of frost so that I can relight the Frozen Lands portal. So now let's relight it. And there we go. I hope this connects to my old portal and hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. Nope, it connects. It connects just fine. And I guess the last thing is I want to see if I can move my Undergarden portal into the tower. So let me now go back over there. Now I'm going to fly up to this log. Oop, that was not successful. And then because of the way this thing places, if I click on this block, I think it should place it in the right location. Did it work? It didn't. I mean, I guess it could work there for now. It's supposed to be 1 block further back. I could have sworn when I tested it in the creative world it worked, but whatever. At least for now, I have enough resources that crafting another one of these is not that expensive. So yeah, I now have all of the portals moved, mostly. These will have to move once the second part is done up there. I think it's been a lot of progress. I really like this floor. It looks really amazing. And I got the gunpowder farm built. The tower is halfway there. So that's going to do it for today. So until the next episode, I will see you later. I need to break that Undergarden portal behind me.